Oh god, please ignore all of the unorganized wires. I am a mad scientist after all. Actually, no, I'm just a gamer with a bunch of unorganized wires. But in this video, I'm going to talk about some next-gen topics, like some pricing speculation and video games. But at first, I just want to show off some of my old consoles I still have in the beginning of this video. So as you can see, I still have the PSX, or PS1 as most might know it by. And that's actually my 5th PlayStation. I went through like 4 different ones back in the day because of the stupid fuse that kept blowing out inside. And even though the fuse was easily replaceable and fixable, it was still such a whole ordeal I had to go through with these damn things. But anyways, got the PSX, and above that is an ancient relic from the year 1995. No, not that. Above that is the thing I wanted to show. I still have the OG Xbox, or the second release of the OG Xbox, because the original one was the all-black console, and I actually had that one, but I traded it in for the special edition Halo version, which has the translucent green casing on it, and that actually still works till this very day. Big, beefy system. And above that, well, there used to be an Xbox 360 in that spot, but I got tired of buying Xbox 360s because I went through the red ring of death on 4 of those damn things, and I was just so done with Xbox. It's just a whole bad experience with the red ring of death, and that's why I gave up on Xbox and decided to skip out on the Xbox One. But yeah, I decided to go with the PS3 and PS4 after that. But I originally had the OG fat system with the memory card slots in front of it, or the SD card slots that had it in front of the system, and it was on its last leg, and unfortunately I had to get rid of it and get a new slim version, which I don't regret, but I kind of regret because I do miss the fat system since it had backwards compatibility with older PlayStation games. But anyways, at least I got a PlayStation 3 that works now. And above that is my PS4. My second PS4 now is the PS4 Slim. I still have my original one. It needs some fixing. I tried to open it up to replace the thermal paste, and for some reason the ribbon for the Blu-ray drive broke, so I need to get some additional parts and fix my original PS4. And I think I need a new hard drive too. But anyways, I had to get a new one that works for me, and this one works, this PS4 Slim. And over here, and you guys can't really see that, I'm gonna have to move my sound bar out of the way, but I have the PS2 Slim right there. I originally did have the PS2 fat system, which I went through like 3 of those things because those things kept breaking down on me, so I eventually I had to get one that works, and I got the Slim. And surprisingly, it works just fine. And going back over here, I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm gonna have to move that. That's my Wii U system right there. And I still have the original Wii and the GameCube, which are stored away in my closet. But after Wii U, I was kind of done with Nintendo systems until I eventually bought the 3DS, or the new 3DS XL, and of course eventually I got myself the Nintendo Switch system, which I did not want to buy this thing at first, but after I seen a few games that were coming out for it, I was like, yeah, I think I want to buy a Switch. Alright, so let's get into some next-gen topics. So the year is 2020, the world has turned into a desolate wasteland, and these two companies, Microsoft and Sony, are still releasing brand new consoles this year for gamers to enjoy across the world. And Microsoft will be releasing the Xbox Series X and Series S, which is their much smaller all-digital console. And as for Sony, they will be releasing the Sony PlayStation 5, as well as a all-digital version of that. Now, recently, Microsoft came out and announced their prices, which is going to be $299 for the Series S version, and $500 for the Series X version. Sony has not said anything yet about the pricing for their consoles. If anything, I believe they're going to try to price match Microsoft consoles, and PS5 will be around $500, and their all digital version is going to be anywhere from $300 to $400. I can see that happening. But as for their main console, the 500 or the main disc version of the PS5, if it's any higher than $500, that's going to be a major yikes, because I remember when the PS3 came out and I was not happy that day. Well, I was happy I got the console. I was not happy that I had to spend over $700 because I bought video games and an extra controller for it that day. And yeah, the cost of everything ended up going over $700. And I said to myself, I don't think I ever want to spend that amount of money ever again on a video game console. So hopefully it's around the $500 price point for PS5. The disc version anyways. So I wish I had the specs pulled up for the Xbox X and Series S. Let's see, I think I could look up the ones for Xbox Series S real quick. Alright, so Series S, which is the smaller all-digital version of their next-gen console, is going to have 1440p gaming in up to 120 FPS, frames per second, ray tracing support, 512 SSD storage, which, considering the installation size of most video games today, I guess that would be enough for at least 2 or 3 games. No disk drive and Dolby Vision and Atmos gaming. So, not bad for Xbox fans who are on a budget and they want the more affordable option. Also, there's going to be this whole Game Pass thing, which is like around $15 to $25 a month, and you get to play stuff early, I guess. But here's the thing. That Xbox Pass, or Microsoft Gaming Pass, whatever it's called, if I'm not mistaken, PC gamers are going to have access to that as well. Plus, PC gamers are getting brand new graphic cards that can go up to, or that can have the option to do 4K gaming. So, if PC gamers are going to have all these options, would it still be worth it to get the Xbox Series S or X? And I'm asking the Xbox, or not the Xbox, but I'm asking the PC gamers this question, because it seems like you guys are still going to have the advantage over console gamers. Are you guys still considering getting the Series S and Series X? For me, I'm a console gamer. I'm always going to be a console gamer, so due to my history with these consoles, I chose the PS5 over the Series X or Series S. But anyways, for the console gamers, I think it's still a pretty sweet deal for the Series S. Series X though, $500. Plus, if you consider getting an extra controller, expansion storage, the expansion hard drives that they're going to be selling, that's going to add up. So, yeah. But due to my history with these consoles, I am so over Xbox since the Red Ring of Death during the 360 days, and that's why I decided to skip the Xbox One and go with the PS4, and I have no regrets, because I put many hours into the PS4 with first-party games, third-party games, and all of these awesome exclusive titles, which I will admit, some of these exclusive titles are now recently going over to the PC, so they're no longer, exclusive to the Sony brand, because, some of you PC gamers get to experience what we've been experiencing. But now that, you guys get all the mods and stuff and cool graphic settings with your awesome graphic cards. And by the way, I'm not throwing shade. I'm actually admiring you guys. That's called admiration. Admiration. Anyways. Yeah, due to my history with these consoles, I tend to lean towards the PlayStation side of things. And it's because I know there's tons of stuff I am going to enjoy on the Sony console instead of Xbox. There's absolutely nothing I will be enjoying either on launch day or in the long run on the Xbox. And even when it comes down to the Halo titles, because I gave up on Halo after Halo 3. That was the last time I was part of the Halo hype, but after that I was like, yeah, I think I'm good. I'm done with Halo. Same thing with Gears of War, because let's be honest here, they're going to probably sometime, sometime later in the far future, they might release another Gears of War game, and I was done with that after Gears of War 3, because after that, when I saw that they kept milking the damn franchise, I was like, really? Really? You guys are still milking Gears of War? Alright then, whatever. I understand that there is a strong fan base for that, and if it makes them happy, then hey, that's all that matters, as long as it makes the gamers happy. But, yeah, I'm just hoping that the price point for the PS5 will be around $500. If they try to undercut Microsoft by $50, that would be even sweeter. Also, the launch games. If Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and the Demon Souls remake gets released as launch titles, yeah, obviously those are games that I would want to try out at launch. But when it comes to Microsoft, what is there to try at launch that I would possibly... No, what is there available at launch that would be exclusive to Microsoft that would make me want to play it? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they're going to get the Assassin's Creeds and other third-party games, but those games are coming to other consoles, or other platforms, I should say. But anyways, yeah, I just wanted to make this video and let you guys know where I stand on this whole next-gen stuff, since we are on the dawn of next-gen releases, and I might be leaning towards the PlayStation side once again, because for me, it really depends on the games and not how powerful the hardware is. Even though, yeah, the Xbox Series X might possibly be more powerful than the PlayStation 5, but in the long run, the PlayStation 5 might have more exciting games to play, and just like with the PS4, PS3, PS2, and PS1, there was an entire library of games to enjoy. And when it came to, you know, the Xbox release, I had a few games, but not nearly as much as my my PlayStation collection. And same thing with 360 when that came out. A few games I picked up, but once again, nowhere as large as my PlayStation collection. And of course, I skipped the Xbox One, and I will be doing the same with the Series X or Series S. But who knows? I might change my mind in the future, just like I changed my mind on the Nintendo Switch, because when the Nintendo Switch came out, I thought it was the silliest thing I ever saw, until like 2 years later, they were coming out with games that I wanted to try out, and I was like, you know what? Damn, I want to try those games, and I guess I have to buy a Nintendo Switch, and I did exactly that. So, who knows, I might change my mind on the Xbox Series X, but for now, it's looking like, yeah, it's looking like I might be getting the PS5, maybe, possibly, don't know yet. They have not said anything about the price. So, I know the PC gamers will always be one step ahead of us console gamers, and that's perfectly fine. I respect you guys, just like I respect any gamer out there of any platform. I don't really like to talk down on gamers like Nintendo gamers or Xbox gamers. I don't like to talk down on other gamers. You know, I always like to show them respect. You know, because as long as they're happy with their console, that's all that matters, right? So, anyways, I think that's all I have to talk about until I find out more information about PS5, and then I might make another video talking more about that. But yeah, thanks for watching, or thanks for listening. And are you guys hyped about next gen? Are you guys still keeping your old consoles around and want to, you know, still wait until things get cheaper, or, you know, till all the bugs get worked out? Because we all know how that works when these new consoles get released and things go haywire, and you're like, damn it, now I have to send it in for a repair, or I have to go to Walmart and fucking replace a damn thing, and oh crap, I said the F word. Oh, YouTube is gonna get me for that one. I'm out. Later.